Ecologists spent months checking for evidence of badgers on the proposed site of the new road and found that 2 families would need to be rehomed because their setts lay in the path of the construction.
Our first activity after we secured the licence was to start identifying a location to build the artificial setts and begin the construction process. So we tried to build an artificial replica of a badger set, but give it enough flexibility that they're not encased in bricks and concrete. The badgers can adjust the new artificial set according to their own needs.
2 new replacement sets were constructed for the badgers using timber to create the chambers and large plastic drainage pipes for the tunnels. The animals then needed to be moved out of their existing homes in the period after hibernation and the breeding season.
We put one-way gates on all the tunnel entrances which allow the badgers to safely leave the set and then stops them getting back in. And we cover the set in a chain link mesh to stop them digging back in. Obviously they're very powerful animals, well used to digging, so a one-way gate won't totally stop them, but getting that mesh in will then stop them. We then, using a combination of our own site resources, the ecology consultants and infrared trail cameras, we monitor the set for badger activity for 21 days after the one-way gates are installed.
But how do you then persuade the badgers to move into their new sets?
The set is within their known territory and a habitat which is suitable for badgers, and then we put out bait for the badgers. So badgers are particularly fond of peanuts, so using a combination of peanuts and golden syrup or a honey, we'll lay a trail of food out for the badgers to show them the way into the artificial set and get some food down into the tunnel so the badgers get used to it being there within their territory.
These nighttime cameras, which were set up outside the replacement sets, showed the animals had soon adapted to their new environment.
Our first artificial set has now been in place for almost 2 years. The badgers are happily using it and seem to be well set up in the set and carrying on normal life. Our second artificial set has been in place and the badgers have been in occupation now for just over a year, and again our latest survey reports indicate that the badgers are quite happy using that artificial set and have settled into their new surroundings quite nicely.
But rehoming the badgers isn't the only work being done to protect them.
When the road's open, there's a new set of challenges for wildlife, which is the new road and the traffic, and as part of the completed work we are putting in several kilometres of badger-proof fencing to stop both badgers and any other wildlife walking onto the road and getting run over. We also have badger tunnels being constructed underneath the road to provide connectivity from one side of the road to the other. So with the combination of the fencing and the tunnels, we allow the wildlife to cross the new road, hopefully safely and without any chance of being run over.
All the work has been continually monitored and approved by Natural England, the government's official scientific advisor on the country's wildlife. And both badger families are now well established in their new homes.